which will engage the other encoder. Okay. Now I will attempt to play the video game. This is looking fine. Yeah, so I made a couple of minor changes. Changes that I don't have to make when I'm encoding an AV1, which is funny. But I guess, you know, 265 is going to be its own weird fucking thing. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we can figure out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. In order to open up the Venus Junction, I would need to complete Saya's Vigil, which I think is something I have to complete anyway. Tactical alert, snow day showdown. Okay, so here are the quests we can do. We can go sabotage this guy's ship. This is this is on my main quest list. It says check inbox, but when I hit it, it's like, no, you need to do another quest or something, another something before we'll let you do that, and we're not going to tell you what that is. But I guess this is something we need to do to unlock Venus. And maybe that matters? Dude, I don't know.
Saya, Chronometa, let me help. I was there. I might be able to.
We're looking for a key of some kind, I think. And this is the, like, open area, like, free roam part of the game that I stumbled upon last night for the very first time. And I don't think it's especially great.
Your proposal?
Iron flower. I can't hear this. You know I had nothing to do.
Like, all the enemies out here are super low level anyway, so it's like, it kind of doesn't matter. Oh, no, I mean, that thing's shooting me. That thing was shooting me pretty good. They almost got my shields down. What's in here? What is this? It's nothing. I mean, any sufficiently aged live service game is gonna get some of this going on. I think maybe Warframe is maybe an extreme example in a few different ways. But it's, you know, it's a credit to their success that they're at this point where the game is just fucking nonsense. And there's 30 different things because they keep adding weird shit to it because they can. And, you know, they're catering to their existing players. And you know, for as much as they, I don't know, okay, we can only read this sign from here. Select Codex. Thank you for writing this in the world, by the way. Whoever had this idea. What?
That is unfortunate.
The fuck?
But we should try again.
What? Okay, hold this. Aim scanner. Well, okay, wait. So do I have to hit X to pick it? What?
Excellent, Tenno. There should be more in this area.
Friendship complete. Sweet. What the fuck? Okay, so we got to look for other examples. We got to look for other shards somewhere in this circle on the map. And by somewhere, I mean they are marked right here. Okay. Right? Or, okay, yeah, there's one. So we'll hit, no, we'll hit down. We'll pick that. We'll aim and fire at it. We'll get 20 scan points. No, down, not up. No, okay.
That's it. There's no more shards here.
All right, there's no more shards there.
Grineer! Spread out. Crawl if you have to. I need more glass. It is the key to a power.
Oh, more glass. Okay, yeah, I thought he said he needed more grass. I was like, what are we? Okay, defeat the reinforcements. I don't. Okay, there they are. I was like, where are they? Where the fuck are they? This fucking revolver is very strong. But it only works if you hit with it. Like a lot of guns in a lot of video games, it works best if you shoot the target with it.
Look what we have here. More fertilizer for our Grineer gardens. Your worm-bloated corpse will blend nicely with the excrement on my crops.
Oh, hey, look at this.
I can't extract you until you've dealt with those reinforcements.
Fucking Halo ass.
Everything we came for. Get to extraction.
That was pretty good. Get to extraction. Okay, let's do that. It's like so many of the objectives and things in this game are just like standard stuff that you do in all, you know, yeah, get to extraction. Got it. Run to the fucking marker. But everything they wrap around it is where it gets tricky. Especially when you don't play it for a while and you're just like, oh yeah, I got that fucking endo. Hell motherfucking yeah. Okay, we found glass. Is that enough to open this thing? Okay. Do I hit a button? Okay, I decided to hit a button.
What was Vahek talking about back there?
What was Vahek talking about there? Who is Vahek?
Anko. He found the remains of the Unum's champion, a woman of glass.
A woman of glass.
Obsessed about her ancient.
So it sounds like I might have like hours and hours and hours of things to do
and the secret held
before I can play any of the Warframe 1999 stuff.
Imagine what they did to get one of them to
Which
talk. But Vahek's been after that relic ever since.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Could he have taken Uncle prisoner
For something that they put out trailers for and tried to promote outside of their existing fan base.
No.
In a way that might draw people back in. Now I'm just like, oh, well, I mean,
Sanctity of our people's home of Cetus.
I don't
You'll need to find the remaining
even know what I need to do to see that thing.
I've tracked some off-world shipments to a Galleon in orbit. Heck, maybe guarding.
I played the demo last night and didn't much care for it. So on top of that, what I did play of the Warframe 1999 stuff was not very good. So it's, you know, hey. This guy keeps doing this. This guy likes to breathe his fire in the air if you stand around for too long. Board Hex Galleon. Okay, all right. Is that a... On the plains of Eidolon, a mystery is laid. One that will men in the hill. Okay, fine. Whatever. I do like that I can move this ship, though. That is pretty good. Assignment quest.
Something's wrong. My scans are being blocked. I can't detect any shards.
What does that mean? This Galleon is huge. Think.
Anko would have known what to do.
Maybe if I dive in this hole.
Responds to a unique harmonic. We discovered that during my initial work on Cetus's transceiver system. It's too bad we can't walk a wideband harmonic through the ship.
I was just thinking that. That's too bad. We can't. I can cut that open.
A broad frequency sweep.
It's funny because like you can tell that like I don't know, like all this content is like feels so disjointed.
We are elevated by your work and his.
That like this stuff that I need to do has all these enemies in it that are like level fucking 4.
Cetus came first.
And like I've already hit max level with like multiple fucking frames.
Specialties. Anniversaries.
But that was a lifetime ago.
And the privilege.
So it's funny because like there are aspects of this game that are have not changed, and this is it. It's wandering through shit that looks like this, carving up shit, occasionally disarming alarms. This is why the thing in the first Descendant that they just added for their season 2 thing is basically this, except it's only one area that can like reconfigure itself ever so slightly when you go back to it. So it's like this door opened this time instead of this one, and so you go here. But it's like they tried to make a fucking Warframe mission, and then they're expecting you to just repeat the same thing over and over again. It's crazy. Let's reset these alarms. Well, like at this point I had hit max level on, you know, my little guy, that my death cube or whatever that was flowing around behind me, so I changed it out for whatever this thing is, and it's got a laser gun, which seems okay, and running this way now. Let's jump over here. Hello to you. Yeah, does the dog shoot? I think I have a dog. I have a Warframe dog. They also just added dogs to the first Descendant.
Surprise, surprise! A gleaming maggot squirmed into my ship.
Hi.
Well, let's see you slip out of this one. What? You pathetic meat piles!
Did I slip out of it while he was talking? Is that...
Puny maggot from squirming away
guy really just learned the word maggot the other day. He used to say something else, but he's trying to grow. Why is this... Why is the timing on that feel weird? Uh-oh. All right, we're fine. I like the other lockpicking game where you rotate the things. I like, did they have to add this here because they were like, dude, no one remembers that this is what you do here. So they just get here and stare at it and go like this for 20 minutes. They're like, okay, fine, we'll put signs up. We'll put fucking signs up, okay?
Tenno, we've recovered all of the shards Heck discovered. Get to extraction.
This game could use, I mean, the signs in the world, this game could probably use way more of that. Could use more of that in just the conceptually, if nothing else. Like, hey, you look like you're trying to access content we had made in the last 5 years, but you haven't played for the last 7 years. Also, this frame's abilities are they escape me. I don't know. Like this one, it seems like I can. This one has like an elemental toggle where I can swap between the different elements, and that will impact everything. Like all my other abilities will be affected by what the currently active element is. And the other abilities are... It looks like it's probably like it's an armor boot. Like they seem like they're defensive. Or maybe like they'll heal your allies or something like that. And so, I don't know. I don't... And then one of them makes a dude appear. Is it this one? Yeah. So I can make this ghost man appear and he'll shoot people. I think I can recall him. Yeah. So I don't know. Like this guy doesn't seem like my kind of guy, but I max leveled the... I think the frame I liked was an ice one. Maybe it was named Frost. I forget. Frost seems likely. A likely name for a thing in Warframe. They made Frost the worst frame now, huh? All right. I feel like the timing on this got more finicky than it used to be. I just want to cut these guys.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
A detonite ampule. Oh, fuck. So, okay, all right.
There's only one piece left. Hex digging in the central plains. I recall Onko finding a few interesting artifacts in the region of...
That crater lake where we used to fish. That place where Uncle's catch got eaten on the line by a...
Oh, that massive hookta. And we had to haul him out. We spent the whole day driving.
But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of weird stuff and I don't know what any of it is.
That was a good day. I think I know where we should look. Doha, Doha. While it is dark, the Grineer won't be there.
All right. Well, let's locate the final fragment, as they say. Zaku or Zephyr, those are good ones. Yeah.
I'll never know what happened to him. I don't even want to open that box now. It won't change a thing.
I wouldn't blame you if you turned back.
No. I need to know.
Evacuation flights have been rescinded. You'll stay out here all night, if that's what it takes. Find that piece before an Eidolon finds you!
Oops.
The Eidolons are all that remains of the great...
Fucking robots can't swim.
At night, its spirit rises and haunts, a mindless beast trying to rebuild itself. Watch out. If you see one,
You know, it's not like ninjas swim free, you know.
only run.
Tenno, take cover. Your Warframe is no match for that thing.
It's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Oh, look at that. It's like a big tree monster. Good on him for making a big weird tree monster. I don't know. That's crazier than just about anything I've seen in my time with the game. Just from a gameplay perspective.
The beast is drawn to the Grineer.
Okay.
Can you get to the excavation site? It has to be in there.
Oh. What? It's flipping out. Tomb Looter. That's what they decided to name that little achievement. Yes, Piper Blue says, every time I come back to Warframe, I'm shocked at how much of the screen is taken up by your dude. I agree. The angle on this is fucking weird, dude. Move rock. Yeah, well, I mean, what FOV would even make sense for... I'm not an FOV guy, so I don't know. I don't know. I pretty much never tweak any kind of FOV stuff. Because I always find it just looks fucking weird when you do. Is it a system thing? Is it a... There. Maxed. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try 80. That seems a little more reasonable, I guess. I don't know. Oh. So I guess they figure after you do 4 of them, you don't need the sign anymore. So what was that? We hold down. We push that. We go like this. We do that.
Have it. Uncle's final piece to the shutter lock.
There's another way out of that cave. Away from the terrorist.
Tenno, I'm having orders pull you out. Get to the extraction point.
You think it would be that easy? Tusks! My tusks! New orders! Ignore the monster! Stop that Tenno maggot!
Kuaka spinal claws, sick. I joke. I mean, you know, I don't know. Every game has fucking such an abundance. Every game in this space, right, has such an abundance of bullshit fucking items you're collecting all the time.
Gonzo, you should know. You were the best friend he ever had. I'm ready. Open the box.
Like, Warframe is ridiculous, but there are plenty of other ridiculous games.
You kept my flower.
Oh, Uncle. You always told me I should try following my heart instead of my head. Shola, I guess it's time I did.
We all learned something here today.
A second frequency sweep on Onko's glass revealed blueprints for Gara, the legendary glass warrior who sacrificed herself to protect Cetus.
The legendary
Onko was
glass
proud to ensure
warrior.
this information reached us. The Ostrons are grateful, and so am I. Once again, the path ahead is yours to determine. My supplementary message should make that path more clear.
Okay.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
Okay.
Greetings from Fortuna.
Hi. What?
Word of good deeds.
This fucking robot's talking to me.
Between planets. Visiting Ostron traders mentioned you taught the Grineer a lesson in humility.
Sure, yeah. I shot some dudes.
Teaching the Corpus a lesson or two in good management next. You see, Nef Enyo eagerly awaits the completion of a coolant tower here on Venus. No matter the human cost.
Okay, I think that what I just did opened up the path to
present
Venus.
him with a bill he cannot escape. I do hope you will visit Venus soon.
Orders went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleaned something...
Tenno, recently I have been plagued by strange visions of the infestation.
Okay. Can you leave me alone? Why are these emails talking at me? Come on.
Kruna Meta. Come see me in Cetus. Together, we can overcome a terrible fate.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Treasures from the Void. Okay. The Void Trader has returned. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yes, complete Venus Junction. Come on down to Venus Junction. Confront Specter. Hi. Well, I gotta fight a guy? I'm just trying to go to Venus, man. You're level 8. Now I sit here. Okay. I got a taxon blueprint. This looks like one of the things that hovers above you. I got one of these. This is the thing that doubles the mod capacity. It's funny, playing the first Descendant as I did actually got me back in tune with a lot of the shit from Warframe because they stole a lot of shit from Warframe. Okay, now, all right. Complete E-gate. Is that... Reactivate the solar rail by completing the tasks for this junction and defeating its guardian. There's also this. Did it say that I could do this? No. And then there's this stuff that I guess is like...
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Dude, I don't know. Void fissures. Like I have a Railjack. I don't think I've ever done anything with it, but no, what is this? Void relic console. I don't know. Okay. Hold on for a sec while I configure my plexus. None of your okay, all right. What is I don't know. Oh. Apparently this is the configure plexus section. I don't know what this does, dude.
Permission to board granted.
Oh, thanks. I did a mission once that was like a Railjack thing, and I was on here just running around in circles, and nothing happened. And there were other human players in the mission, and it was just like they all left, and I was just wandering around this area for forever. I don't know what any of this is, man. Oh, this relic. What? Yeah. Okay. Let's.
You behold an absence.
You thank you.
Describe it. Crew, a color you have never seen. Imagine it. That is where you are.
Cool. All right. Good talk. Good talk, weird capsule. What are you doing, man? This motherfucker over here just shooting fucking lasers at the wall. What are you guys doing? So yeah, I don't know what the fuck a Railjack is. I don't know what I'm supposed to. I don't know what this is supposed to do. That's spinning. This thing's spinning. I don't. Like, is there a fucking mission terminal here that I'm supposed to go on a Railjack mission? I don't... Let's return to Orbiter. Let's just forget that we ever did that and just like the thing in the upper right that says do the E-gate. We'll just do that. Ah, yes, Conclave. Of course. And then over here you can make stuff. I'm not really sure what most of this stuff does. But, it does something. A distilling extractor prime. That sounds nice. I don't have enough void traces for a bleeding dragon key. God damn it. And then when you change active quests, you stand back up and then you have to sit back down and like it, you know, it takes you to the place where that mission is. And it seems like that could be done better. But these missions have, our level, the levels on these missions are a little bit more appropriate to what I was, where I am currently leveled. I don't know if that matters. If I'm going to get more XP for killing higher level enemies, or you know, like if this is more appropriate content for me to be doing. But I guess if my goal is to unlock the new shit, then it, you know, then the content I'm supposed to be doing is whatever content unlocks that. But I was looking at a thing, they put up a thing on their website that was like, here's all the shit you need to do to unlock Warframe 1999. And it was like, you need to get to Arc 7 of the story. And I looked and I was on like the second mission of Arc 1. I was like, oh, okay, so
Stay focused.
Do I have like 100 hours of video game between here and there? Like, I don't even know. So that's why it's weird to me that they spent time promoting Warframe 1999 as a thing. Because, like, you know, it's behind such a wall of like a variety, and not just, it's not just one quest line either. Like there's that, and then there's like a bunch of other stuff like that I haven't even started yet that are separate from that 7 arc story that have to be done as well. And so it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. It's again, I don't have a problem with that conceptually. Like whatever, man. Like you're making cool stuff for the players who are playing your game, and that's who you're catering to. Like rad, you know, nothing wrong with that. But I think when they started promoting it as like, here's the new trailer for our new thing, and doing it outside of like fucking TennoCon or whatever, in a way that reaches other players, I think that's weird, because I think it creates an expectation about like, oh man, Warframe's got a whole new thing. I might want to check that out. And then you're like, oh, I can't? I can't check that out? Am I stuck? Oh, come on. There we go. So I just think that's just conceptually a little weird. But whatever. I mean, hey, I downloaded the game again. So good on them. It probably got some people back into the game, and maybe not all of them bailed as soon as they realized how much distance there was between them and the new stuff. That revolver I have would probably fucking finish this thing in like 2 fucking shots. Ultimately, it's just fun to do that. It's just fun to do this.
Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
How heavy? Okay, so we need to find one more tumor, and then the main thing is over that way. Maybe it's down here. I was right.
Now quick, destroy the hive.
These creatures, beautiful terror. Cold metal made one with living flesh.
What you got going on over here, man?
Within me,
Kinky.
they are hungry.
Okay, let's keep going this way. I like the way they do their waypoints and point you at a door instead of just a general direction in the environment. I think they do a really good job. Like it would be very easy to get lost in some of these environments, especially like, you know, like they can be kind of vertical. And so the way that they do their waypoints inside of missions, I think is nicely done.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Whenever she says a heavy unit is coming, it's never especially heavy.
You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive.
Oh, this is the same. Like this is meant to be a different ship than the one I was on, but this is I was in this exact same environment in a mission just like this last night. That's quite repetitive of them. Oops. I just got 4,500 something for killing 30 dudes. Was it good stuff? I don't know. It's 4,500. That seems like a lot. I don't know.
All nodes destroyed. The hive is vulnerable.
I mean, I guess I could do this, right? I mean, we could have this guy come out and you watch my back while I shoot this thing.
Are you worried you'll be left out? Look, I've been working on something special. You too can be one with us.
This is, he said a lot of this same dialogue on the last mission like this. I don't even know what that is, man. I can't pick it up, so I must not need it. I gave that guy mercy.
You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected.
Every
by a
hive is
series of
protected.
tumor
You know,
nodes. Destroy those.
I guess you can't have it both ways, right? I mean, I'm over here saying, but man, they should do a better job of letting you know what the fuck's going on. But also, every time I walk into a room with a hive, she says the exact same line of dialogue about what you need to do with a hive. But that's better than the alternative of like walking in and being like, what am I doing? Wow. It's a decent level up noise. Does Warframe 1999 have like cool fucking shredding guitar noises? It seems like that's the motif they're kind of going for with some of this stuff. So does it go better? That seems like it could get kind of corny fast if they don't do it right. But all right, there's one more tumor around here somewhere. This is not. I don't think this is especially fun. Hey, walk around this environment. There's one of them somewhere. It's marked on the mini-map? Yeah. I can see that there is red shit. Oh, okay. There's like a big circle. Okay. I kind of lost it in the other enemies and stuff, but okay. If they're... Oh, so it's in this little tunnel over here. Okay. Easy enough.
That's it. Now take out the hive.
Take it out. Canadian aliens.
All hives destroyed. Head to extraction.
I'm almost finished my first test. A mutilist Warframe. She will be beautiful. Yes. Wait until you meet her. I just know you'll have a change of heart.
Have I tried any of the Colorblind? No, I haven't. I just haven't played enough Warframe recently to dick around with any of their menu settings, really. Yeah, if I can just change that color to like yellow, then that's cool. That would be the thing. It's just a lot of meat here that needs to get shot.
Another job well executed.
Ayaton cyan star. Place these stars into Ayaton sculptures to power their movement. May also be a source of endo.
Operator, you don't really think Aladvi could infest a Warframe, do you?
Yeah, let's look. Oh, let's see here. Oh, no. So this is never helpful. This is actually a super negative way to address colorblindness. Is to tint the whole game. Yeah, this is extremely uncool. It is the wrong way to do it. This is actually what I'm looking for. Well, I don't really need highlights on the enemies themselves. Yeah, customize HUD colors. The weird thing is you got to kind of make it stand out. Wait, do I have to fucking buy colors? Okay. There. Attack. What is that? I'll probably change that one too. Might as well use the same thing. What is the best Ridge Racer game? You know, that's probably a different question now than it was when they were still coming out. I think if you're going to go back, if you're looking for a Ridge Racer game to go back and play right now, and you're emulating them, I would probably go with Ridge Racers 2 for the PSP. Because that's a hell of a game. Type 4, Ridge Racer Type 4 is an amazing game. It's a... You would have to want to really put a lot of time into it. For sure. If you're looking for something you can just kind of casually play and pick up and put down and do 3 races here, 3 races there. I think Ridge Racers 2 on PSP is a hell of a game for that. But yeah, the music and all of the stuff, like Ridge Racer Type 4 is the coolest Ridge Racer game. But also, I only want to play that game with the JogCon, because that's how I originally played it. And so I don't know that I've ever played that game without the JogCon for any serious length of time. So I can't tell you if that game is any good without it. Sabotage allows infested ship at Kala Azar. Sure. Maybe I should have changed some weapons out or something. I think I hit max level on a couple of things.
This infestation must be contained.
On that last
Destroy
mission.
the hives to
Maybe I'm wrong.
sterilize the area.
Oh, this is just more of that, huh? Okay. I mean, that's fine. Look at this guy. Dancing.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's like the camera zooms in too close or something for me to even see what the mercies are. It looks like you're just killing them. But aren't I already just killing them? The cool thing about the movement in this game and all the fucking weird flips and shit you can do is that it feels like you're cheating. It feels like you're like bypassing fights or something, and you're usually not. But like when you're doing this and really just like flowing from one area to the next and jumping over shit, and like it feels fucking cool. And that's probably the best thing in this whole game, man. Is when you really get the movement down. Like the stuff about the aiming and up close, and I probably need to raise the sensitivity a little bit on the aiming and shit because it doesn't feel great. But like that movement, that running, that sliding, like all of that stuff is fucking radical. That feeling is why it is probably a big part of why I keep coming back to this game. Despite like finding it so fucking impenetrable in so many different ways, and I don't want to, like people are always like, oh, I want to, I gotta walk you through it and stuff. Like I don't, no, man, I don't.
You are near a hive. Destroy the two.
I'm always of the mind that like if a game has to be like, if you need someone to shepherd you through the game in order to make it make sense, whether that's someone from the developer or just another player. Like most players are not going to have that. Most players are not going to have that opportunity, and so I don't necessarily want to take that opportunity. A, because it's me signing up for a lot more of this game that I intend to play. At least near term. And B, because I'm interested in kind of the more general experience, like what does this game do to signpost its goals, and what does it do to tell you how much do they expect you to read up on out of game, how much of it do they expect you to have a clan for, like all of that sort of stuff is always interesting to me.
The hive is vulnerable.
Now see, I fucked this up. That's why they tell you to change the colors when you're in a mission, but I can't because I'm constantly getting attacked when I'm in a mission. But the color of go attack a thing looks a little too similar to this color, at least for me. I don't know about you. Like those two colors look identical to me unless I stare at them for a second and go, wait, no. So we need to find a different color for that. You will notice this is the exact same mission as the one I just did. Oh, look at that. I died. Dude. What happened? No, really, why did I die? It's not apparent.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Right. I'll have this guy watch my back. Oh, I got hit real hard again.
I have evolved. I no longer need profit. I have found out.
Oh, was I standing in the middle of that stupid beam? That'll do it. I'll get you every time. Okay, I'm pretty sure this thing's going to keep spawning enemies at me. But let's see if we can quickly get away with changing the HUD. Ah, monsters. There's monsters. Oh, okay. All right, let's use the mouse because it'll be faster to get where we're going. Customize HUD colors. We need to change enemy and attack to something different. This will stand out. Okay, we don't have time. Fuck. Fucking video games, man. All right, well, let's worry about that some other time. Because this thing don't pause. Good news, everyone. Shade Prime has recovered. My floating laser buddy is back.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You are approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes.
All right, let me get this straight.
Destroy
Tumor
those,
nodes?
and you can destroy the hive.
Okay, let's look for weird cysts or whatever. This is it's hard to find time to go look for these things because I'm just getting jumped constantly. I don't even know if there are any out here. It doesn't seem like there would be, but I'm within the range of the circle, so that would make me think that it's possible. Leave me alone. Go away. I feel like I am just walking around in circles. This one, this particular set of hives and tumors just feels more difficult to suss out than with the others. I don't know why. Just a weird area, a weird spot for there to be one, I guess. That's for the other... No, that was for that one. Okay. The light trails in the area are supposed to lead you to them? So, like the misty... That stuff? The leaping... Like that? Because I feel like I followed some of those on some of these missions last night, and they felt very much wild goose chasey. Nope, can't stand there. Well, I guess we're out of the circle now. Oh, I got that last one that was there. Okay. At least they're nice enough to make the circle smaller as you go. Oh. Okay. Let's bypass whatever this is. Oops. We sure as shit bypass that. Bypass that, motherfucker. Oh, is this, we activate a sick tram? Okay. Okay.
That's it. Now take out the hive.
Oh. Wait, did I? Okay. I got all turned around. Hello? Hello, Ancient Disruptor. Oh, and weird shield guy, too. Sure. I can mash the circle button all day long.
I've almost completed my signal analysis. Keep moving. I'll have this lab's coordinates shortly.
Heh. No mercy for that fucking guy. Oh, wait. Like, that just feels good. Doing that, doing what I just did right there,
Every hive
feels
is
great.
protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy
And that's
hive.
something that's felt great in this game for a very long time. For a lot of years. Oh. Look at me dying. I feel like that's something of a rarity, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just extra fucking sloppy tonight. I don't know. This was not a problem last night. Maybe if I had played more Dark Sector, this wouldn't be happening, you know? Oh, yeah.
Now quick, destroy the hive.
Am I crazy, or did that hive just regenerate all of its fucking life?
All hives destroyed. Head to extraction.
You see, Dello, my new flesh comes with new desire.
Uh-huh.
This infestation.
Relatable.
We are one. I want what it wants, and it wants what I want. Together, we will crawl across the bountiful flesh of this System, join us.
All right. Oh no, down here. Okay, keep going.
Another job well executed.
Got me some carbides. You're right. Yes. The one of the yes.
Good work, Zeno.
This
I
game
was
does
just
seem
trying
like
to
it has
locate
soul to it
Ali's lab. By
in a
this
way
point, he
that the
will
first
have moved on,
Descendant
but we
does
can still
not.
destroy his work and stop him from creating any
The first
more
Descendant's
Eris
changes and patch notes and everything read like calculated for, hey, we're gonna maximize. Like, yes, we're looking at adding jiggle physics to the game because we understand that is something that will help sell more skins. You know, like it just feels. That's just how that game feels. Assault mode. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know, jiggle physics. Who cares, right? But I don't know, man. Honestly, the thing that's, will kind of push me away from this game right now is that it just had me do the exact same mission like 3 times in a row.
We await sacrifice. We await sacrifice.
Okay. I'll give you one of these. I don't really know what it does. Oh, it's a polarity changer. Oh, so that's like the prestige item in the first Descendant. I understand. And some credits. Sure, why not?
With these, you may punish our enemies.
Do I have to pick one? A sigil. Okay, a sigil. An archwing weapon crafting component. Y'all got any of them Wrathbone handles? 3 random relics or Aya, a currency used to purchase Varzia's offerings. What secrets exist within? Fucking, I don't know. I'm liking the look of this Kazaz blade, but I don't even know what an archwing is. An archwing lets you fly like a space jet. All right, let's get one of these knives then. Let's fix this before I do anything else. Okay. How about something like this? That'll probably be a decent looking color in game. And the other one we changed was attack. That was the one that was confusing. We'll change that to that. Okay. So this other game has a dog also. They haven't put jiggle physics on the dog yet, but, you know, with any luck, if the sickos on the subreddit for this game have their way, I'm sure we'll end up with that sooner or later. Last night I spent some time attuning my reactor, if you know what I mean. And now I have a level 100 ultimate reactor equipped. Unfortunately, I can't level it up because the things you need to do to level up a reactor, it's a level of grind that I simply don't know that I will ever attain. I believe I had some research going for some of those components before I logged out the other night.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
I need 10 of those. I need 9 more of these. But I don't... Did I level up this reactor once already? I guess I can check the menu. Yes, I did. I modified it, so now you can either have a tactical rifle or a submachine gun equipped to get the skill bonus. And I don't really know what the fuck, what I would even do next. I guess, you know, so I will go run the content in this that reminds me of Warframe. That reminds me of, like, the thing they did. But Warframe is just a much faster moving game in a lot of cases. We'll run it on normal because I recently prestiged, so I'm only level 15. So this Void Vessel thing, they just added it not that long ago, and the onboarding for it has you run it 4 times in a row by yourself, and it's like the same fucking shit every time, except the last time you fight a boss, And then after that, you go run the like public matchmaking version of it, which is what this is. And you fight the boss.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Like when this game initially launched, it had a story progression and all this stuff, and it does still have that. But you know, having completed that, everything they've added since has been really fucking gimmicky and repetitive, which is a shame because I think there's stuff about the way this game feels when you're shooting the guns that I would, if there were decent reasons to continue playing this game, I probably would. In fact, there are not decent reasons for me to continue playing it, and I have found myself playing it this last week for the first time in a while. And I don't feel good about it, but I'm doing it. These are getting me materials that I can use to build items that I can feed my dog. And when you feed the dog, it levels up the dog. And when the dog levels up, it will pick up items from a greater range. The dog just picks shit up for you, and you have a junk filter. And the dog will occasionally just sell all your junk for you mid-mission, which is convenient because you get a lot of fucking useless shit in this game. Yes, it is exactly the Torchlight. So I'm in the middle of writing things about games, like it's kind of a year-end, you know, talk about the year-end games, and I am writing something about this game. And yes, yes, Torchlight comes up because they very much just made the fucking pets from Torchlight. All right. Now we can go... Wait, how do we go this way this time? No. Yeah. Usually, sometimes that door opens, but sometimes they have you go this way. It doesn't really matter. Oh, no. That one's not active. Wait, nope, that's where I came from. Again, I'll turn around. And you only have a set number of keys to use to open these chests. And so, you know, you have to decide which ones you want to try to open because the different named chests will have different materials in them and different drop rates for the things that you're using to level up your dog. The dog thing seems very like surface level, I guess I would say. It does not feel like something where they thought out like a lot of great ways to like a lot of cool things a dog could do. They just came up with like, oh, this will be like your pack mule like inventory selling thing, and when you level it up, it'll get slightly better at doing that. And that's it. It's kind of underwhelming. And at this point, like, I think these enemies are like level 40 something, or the items they're dropping are in the 40s. which the item cap is level 100, and so I have like all these level 100 items equipped. So even though I'm like prestiging and finding myself level 16 all over again, like you just fucking wipe most shit out in one hit until you get to like end game content, and not always the most satisfying encounters. But in a general sense, like I feel like the shooting, like they do some nice stuff with this game where like the characters are well differentiated. Like they all have 4 abilities, but the way those abilities charge and are used, and like some characters have like dramatically different styles, and it's kind of cool that they came up with that, you know, that it's not just like, this is the ice lady, this is the fire lady, fuck it, this one does poison. Like they do that stuff too, but there are enough characters that are like weird in the context of that kind of power breakdown that that honestly it kind of becomes disappointing to a greater degree, because you're like, man, if this game wasn't like built to suck fucking money out of your fucking wallet every fucking couple hours, it could actually be pretty fucking cool. Like there's a decent game underneath all the bullshit, but there's so much bullshit it just gets really hard to fucking like recommend, you know. And like you don't have to spend money, you know. You can level up a character and all that other stuff. You can grind everything that matters, but some of the percentage on those drop rates and all that other stuff is really fucking rough. Not that you could just buy your way out of the grind for like particular items, but like, you know, if you're looking for an item you can use to prestige your character, and you don't want to make it, you can buy one, you know, like that you can buy. You can't just go and buy guns. But the battle pass will often come with an ultimate weapon. The newest ultimate weapon will just be granted to you for free. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's you know, this game would be in the exact same mind space for me as Outriders if it was not a free-to-play game. When I'm done here, I'll show you, in case you haven't seen this game. Since we were just playing Warframe, I do want to show you the shit in this game that is just Warframe. I already have a dog, so let's try to get this dude, I guess. All right, we got one of the 4 parts for this dude, I think. Or one of the 16 parts for the dude, because you might need to research to get down from 16 parts to 4 parts and then build the dude. I'm not sure. Let's look here. I think there's a menu in here somewhere. How do we acquire dude? Where's dude? This is dude. Okay, we have 0 of the dude. We don't have any of the dude parts. What we got, oh, we already had one. We got the blueprint for this part, but we still need more of these. And so you have to grind to get, you know, 554 carbon crystals. And then these things are like random drops you just have to fucking hope for. And so if we open a container, we might get lucky and get this item that is the only way to get this item. And so we need to get, I mean, I have all the stuff. I just need a lot of refined void essence. And those only come from the broken boxes. Now, the broken boxes, you don't need keys to open, so there is that. And so that's kind of a Warframe-ish kind of thing. The other thing is how mods work in Warframe are very similar to this. You have an item you can use here that will raise your max capacity. You can basically polarize your slots to lower the cost of them on your character, to lower how much of your capacity they take up. And so you kind of, so these ones that are this color, I have already polarized. What do they call them here? You attune them, whatever way you do it, to cut their cost in half. These ones I have not cut in half yet. The guns also have that exact same system. Where you can, raise the mod limit on it and then equip all this stuff. And so builds go around like, this is the right build for this gun, and do this and do that and whatever else. So like all of that stuff is super duper fucking Warframe. And you upgrade the cards, which increases their cost to equip. You can also combine cards to get random cards. We can play the bongos. I don't know why this isn't animating. No mods for the dog yet. The only dog thing is leveling up the dog, but I don't have anything to feed the dog. My dog is level 12.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Yeah, no, don't I know it, brother. All right. We have 7 duplicates. We'll just dismantle those because we don't really need them. Yeah, dude. They put them some Warframe in this game for sure. And there are things about this game from like a gameplay perspective that I like better than Warframe, but Warframe just has more fucking style. Well, might as well make one, because I need 10 of them to level up my fucking reactor again. I have jumped off the world.
Officer, give this Descendant the goods.
Okay, we got 2 of these, so we can sell one. There's reasons to make multiples of the guns because you can feed the guns to other guns. So even if I have multiples of those... Materials that can be used for researching descendants or items that you do not own. Well, yeah, I'm keeping 1 of each of them, so that's fine. And I guess I can use those to buy other stuff. Like this vendor is relatively new to the game because they needed a way for you to sell the extra shit, because you could just, like, shit just drops over and over again and you're like, I already built this character. Like, you're giving me all of this other shit that I don't need. Oh, I shouldn't. Oh, wait, should I have not sold the stuff? Because I think this girl has different stuff, the way you build her. Whatever. Whatever. And now I can buy purple ghost hair. I don't even know. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Like there's just kind of, you know, because I ended up playing a lot of this game. I ended up completing the story and doing every story mission and all of that shit. And so by the time they got to where they started adding more content to it, when they just added like one thing here and one thing there, and that thing was incredibly repetitive, it was just like, oh, this is like a bad, like this stuff is not going to drag me back into this game. Honestly, the only reason I played as much as I did to begin with is because I got it in my head that I wanted to get all the achievements because it's cross-platform, and so I was able to get all the PlayStation trophies and Xbox achievements and PS5 and PS4 trophies all at the same time just by logging into the game once after playing it on PC. Which is very silly, but whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's something to this game. I just wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't the way it was. Ultimately, that's my problem with it. Is one more free item off the battle pass. What is this? An ultimate beam rifle. Okay. It's a gun. It's level 1, so I have to feed a level 100 gun to it. But like at level 1, it's not going to do me any good, so. I mean, I could go out to any mission and play it for like a minute and get a gun to drop and then feed that gun to the other gun. And it would be level 100 and I could at least see what the DPS is. But how about instead, I just don't fucking give a shit, dude. That's fucking Warframe and Warframe Jr. Yeah, you know, it's like I said, there's stuff about the first Descendant that is like, there are good things in that game, and it's unfortunate that they're buried under a lot of fucking weird shit. Because like I said, I think that they would have a decent Warframe / Outriders style of game. I mean, you know, I bet they've made more money on this game already than Outriders did on Game Pass, right? Who knows? People buying fucking swimsuit costumes with like visible fucking camel toe. That's the game they're making. And then they put in dogs. I don't know, man. The world is weird. And like by contrast, I think like Warframe's a really rad game, but you know, it's been around so long that it's just so hard to get a grip on what the fuck is going on. And you know, them adding all of this content to it sounds really neat, but it feels completely unapproachable. And so I'm left going like, well, I guess I'll, you know, but by the time I chip away at enough Warframe to get to this thing, they will have added 5 more things to it, you know? And I'll be like, oh, well, I guess I got to get on that. And I guess I gotta get to Warframe 2084 and whatever else. So, you know, it's okay to have just kind of missed the boat on a game too, you know? I played a lot of other games over the years. I spent hundreds of hours playing video games that were not Warframe and had a pretty good time doing it, that I guess I didn't devote to Warframe, and maybe that's for the best. But you know, hey, some people played that Warframe, and now they get a bunch of new Warframe. So good on them. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's great that Warframe is continuing to exist and, like, I guess I would say thrive. You know, in contrast to a lot of other games in this kind of free to play shooter space. If you think about it, a lot of the other games you kind of associate with those sorts of things, like, all you ever hear is people complaining about it. And I don't, like, I hear people talk about Warframe here and there, you know, like the Warframe community is maybe a little bit more insular than some of those other games. But I don't hear people complain about Warframe the same way you hear them complain about Destiny. You know? Like the way Destiny fell off, like, you don't hear things like that about Warframe. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't think that doesn't. I don't mean that to say that Warframe is like the perfect video game. It's very repetitive. I mean, I just logged in and did the same mission 3 times in a row. Like, with even some of the same geometry in the level. Like, it's ridiculous, you know? Like, that's crazy. But also at the same time, you know, Warframe seems like, you know, it just seems like that they have a good thing going with their community, and they're good at communicating with that community. They've had good people. Everyone I've met from Digital Extremes over the years has always been extremely fucking nice. And they come off like they have the they legitimately have respect for the people that are playing their game. And it feels like that they are genuinely trying to do right by their community, as well as, you know, I mean, they have to build a game, they have to build a business, and now they're building an entirely different game, right? With like Soulframe or whatever, which I will admit, Soulframe does not look interesting to me, from what they've shown of it so far. But they just seem like a good crew, and I think that goes a long way. Bungie had that vibe for a good long time too, and I think that, like, at some point, some of the stuff with some of the things that happened with Destiny 2 along the way, it just got away from them, you know? Like, I don't know, they just weren't able to respond to the community properly, weren't able to make the right changes to the game in the right time frame. It was too little too late. Like, just, you know, there's a lot of things you could say about the path of Destiny 2 and some of the updates they had, and how some of those updates landed, and some of the ways they changed, you know, monetization and stuff that just, you just look at it and go, like, it just doesn't, which is, you know, I think some people might think is initially kind of weird, because I think that Bungie, at times over their history, Bungie has been extremely good at being community minded and community focused. But it, you know, like, that kind of, I don't know, it felt like that kind of fell away. And the style of the updates kind of changed a little bit. And, you know, I don't think that those things necessarily go hand in hand, but it just felt like a lot of stuff added up with Destiny 2. And it got to a point where it didn't feel like time well spent. My time with Destiny 2 did not feel like I was getting anything out of it. Like, the shooting was fine. The shooting has always been good. It's still good, right? You know, you log in, you shoot stuff. It's like, this is, yeah, Bungie, they can make a shooter. But, like, everything around it and a lot of the events and activities they would, especially the repeatable stuff, whenever they would try to sit down and make, and I think that's the problem the first Descendant will run into as well. Because, well, at least with the first 2 repeatable things that they added post-launch, I don't think either of those are any good from a gameplay perspective. and the rewards don't seem very good either. And so, they're still early on. That game's not even a year old, but yeah, it's, like that stuff, the stuff they're adding to that game reminds me of some of the repeatable activities in Destiny 2 in terms of like, oh man, this is not something that, like, this is not a new treadmill. You did not make a good, fun new treadmill. You made something that players can spin their wheels here for a while, and hopefully you've got something bigger and more enriching waiting in the wings that you can off-road, get these people onto before they lose interest. But also they're selling ass, like they're peddling skins. They're selling bikini skins. They're doing all this other, super low cut this and that. And so they've got a whole different type of fan base that might stick with that game, even if the gameplay doesn't fucking get any better, at least for a time. But I don't know, man. It's a fucking weird business running a game like that. And it's interesting to, like, you look at Destiny, you look at Warframe, you look at the first Descendant. Not that those are the only three in the space, but those are the three that I've probably played the most of, I guess, at this point. But you look at the different ways that they have attempted to address their game and keep their game fresh. And I think that's really interesting to see the different decisions that they've made along the way. You could also probably compare something like a Phantasy Star Online 2 in there. Simply, I think Phantasy Star Online 2 more than Destiny and Warframe probably has the fashion aspect that the first Descendant strives to have, in terms of like, oh, you can get this skin and you can use these colors to dye it. You can do this. They want Fashion Star Online 2, baby. They're coming for the crown. They'll never get it. PSO2 is just a weird mess, man. It's a crazy fucking video game. But yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Really, I ended up going a couple hours, which is good because, and the more I have to work with, the better. But I mostly just wanted to tweak some settings on my local recordings and see if they upload to YouTube more cleanly. So I will probably upload this in the morning so I can kind of keep an eye on it. And see how long it takes. And if this takes, then I'll use these settings instead of the other ones I was using. Because even today's video, the ranking stuff took, that's probably, I can check it. I don't think that's up in 4K yet. I don't think that's finished processing on YouTube. Yeah, it's 45 minutes. It's almost there. It says 45 minutes until that video is ready in 4K. You hear it's possibly because of restreaming the Game Awards fucking up people's transcodes. I don't think that's the case. Because the first video that did this for me was prior to the Game Awards. I think the first video I did that took forever to upload was December 11th, and the Game Awards was on the 13th. And they both got stuck transcoding for a really long time. All the videos after that, the 6 videos that have gone up since then, have all taken time. But they haven't gotten stuck like those 2 videos did. So I don't think it's related to, because that Game Awards video, I'll count them. Where is it? Here it is. I have never gotten more audio, content ID matches on a single video than this year's Game Awards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 different claims. And 4 of them have already been rejected. Snoop Dogg rejected my claim on gin and juice almost immediately. But yeah. So yeah, I don't think that's impacting. I don't think this is necessarily impacting people who uploaded the Game Awards more than anyone else. I think it is. Well, my theory is that something changed on YouTube's end, whether it's they're overloaded or what. I don't know what the deal is, but I've been uploading AV1 encoded video to YouTube for a while now, and it is turned around very quickly. It always processed just fine. I recently made the change to 4K. That made processing take more time, but it was still, the videos were still going through just fine. And then something happened as of the 11th. And those videos started taking like 9 or 10 hours. And so my theory, so this video right now that I'm recording is being encoded in 265 HEVC. And I can't. I need to not, it's too bright, man. If anything, I need to turn this light down too. Let's make this image noisy. So my theory is that because this is going to be encoded at HEVC and not AV1, that it will be turned around more quickly. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to try it. And I'm curious to see what will happen. So if this video processes quickly, then I'll just start recording all my locals in HEVC for a while. And that'll be that. If that takes forever to upload, then I'll probably just switch back to AV1. I don't know. Actually, I mean, maybe I'll try if it still takes forever to process, maybe I'll delete the Game Awards and see if that has anything to do with it. That's a weird that would be a weird thing. But all those disputes are still in motion, so a lot of them have like 16 days left. Before they're done, like being under review or whatever. I can't imagine that would be the case, but yeah. Did I message Johnny V about the Game Awards? I did. I texted him right there in the moment, and then we've exchanged some voicemails, but have not gotten on the phone. I haven't talked to that dude in a while. I haven't talked to anybody in a while. But yeah, I gave him a call. Anyway, that's going to do it for me here. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if maybe this will turn around on YouTube super fast. That would be interesting and strange. Because YouTube should be able to process this stuff. Like re-encoding AV1, it's not dramatically more power needed to decode AV1 and re-encode it into whatever, VP9 or whatever the fuck they're using over there these days. But who the fuck knows, man? It's a crapshoot. All right. I'm going to push the button to stop the local recording now. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hi. I'll see you later.